Okay, so I get a ton of questions from people asking me how they can take better photos using just their mobile phone. I'm going to show you how to take better photos just using your cell phone. I've got my trusty Samsung Galaxy S8 out. We're going to go around, shoot some pictures, and I'm going to show you how to edit those so that you can get tons of likes on Instagram and etc. Oh. Hold on a second. Okay, it's not switching on. Okay, I think this is a great place to roll that intro. If we could have a minute's silence for my Samsung Galaxy S8. I don't think it has survived. It's not turning on anymore. Anyway, I fortunately have my iPhone 8 with me as well, so it's not going to stop us from doing today's tutorial. Now, mobile phone photography. How do you go from shooting bland photos to posting things on Instagram that are fantastic? You know what? I'll tell you a secret. You already are taking good photos. You didn't know that, did you? The problem is you delete them too quickly. I guarantee it. You shoot it, you look at it, you say, nah, that's no good, and you delete it because you're comparing what you've just shot to what someone has posted on Instagram. I want you to go download two pieces of software. One is called Snapseed, the other one is called Lens Distortions. With those two pieces of software and your in-camera app, the one that comes standard, stock standard on your phone, I'm going to show you how to go from here to up there. Actually, you know what? Enough drivel, enough talking. I'm going to go home and make a cup of coffee because I'm getting cold. There's a storm coming in over there. There, storm. Let's go home, make some coffee and take some photos.
Always come when I need you. You know I'll be there for you. Where are you now? Where are you now? Always try my best for you. You just know it is true. Where are we now?
Well, there we go. One nice little latte made on my Nespresso. Oh, while we're on that, thank you, Nespresso. I love it very much. So nice. Anyway, thank you, Nespresso, for hooking me up with this machine. Enjoying it very, very much. So we're going to take this simple latte outside into the ugliest place I can find in my house. We're going to take it out there using those two apps that I showed you, plus your camera on your phone, and then I'm going to show you how to turn it into something magical. Let's go check it out.
So the ugliest place I have available is my garage. I've grabbed a baking tray out of my wife's pantry and a piece of wood that I found lying in the garden. I'm using the baking tray to stand the coffee on. I'm going to take the piece of wood to put in the background to create an interesting background. You can do this anywhere. Just look around and see what you can add to your photo that'll help you make it look interesting. There we go, coffee on there. We're going to take the standard phone camera app. Make sure you get your focus set. I'm going to tweak the light a little bit, just pull it down so I get a little bit more contrast in here. That's about it right there. Hit that shutter button and that's all we need. Let's get to editing.
And there is our image. Nothing exciting, it's just a cup of coffee with a bit of a background. We're going to close that up. Now the first piece of software we're going to use is Snapseed. That's this little one over there. I use this for pretty much all of my editing. I love this software. Hit the plus button, open up the last picture, and there we go. There's our cup of coffee. Like I said, nothing spectacular. Now there's a whole bunch of edit types that you can use here, which are filters, etc. I don't like using them. I don't like doing it that way. So you hit the little pencil button over here. That opens up all your different edits. You can tune image details, curves, white balance, crop. Yeah, there's pretty much anything and everything you can do. Yeah, we're going to head it over into crop. So we're going to crop this. I'm going to put this onto Instagram. We're going to go square,
I'm just bring this crop in nicely so it's nice and tight. Trying to keep a little bit of the background and our slight reflection that we've got at the bottom of the image. Okay, so we've now got our cropped image and we're ready to start working on it. Back onto the pencil button again, back into Tune Image. On Tune Image now, when you scroll up, you put your finger on scroll up, you've got brightness, contrast, saturation, ambience, highlights, shadows, warmth, tons of stuff you can do here. The first thing I'm going to do is look at the ambience. Now what ambience does is it pulls everything up. So we're going to crank that ambience on this image, giving nice detail. You can see how the reflection on the pan is starting to come out. A little bit too much, you don't want to go too much because then it actually starts deteriorating the image. If you put your finger on and hold and let go, you can see the change that you made. From there, I'm going to then move into the highlights. I want to protect my highlights. I'm going to pull my highlights down a little bit so they don't blow out. You can then look at your shadows. So obviously we go this way all the way up here. It's going to bring all the shadow detail out that was in there. It's a bit much for my likings. Same thing if you go all the way down, you can get lots of shadows giving you a nice contrasty image. I want to get it so there's just a little bit more on the shadows so we can start seeing that reflection down the bottom there. Once again, moving up. Now, warmth. Depending on if you want a image that looks like it was shot in the sun or in the cold, we go all the way this way, it makes it very orange. Go all the way this way and you can see how it starts adding blue to the image. I actually don't want to do anything with warmth this time. I'm going to pop all the way back up here again to brightness. I'm going to pull the brightness on this up a little bit, not too much. Then we're going to pop down to contrast. And we're going to drop some contrast in there. So we've got a nice punchy image. Right, hit the tick button and that's going to commit it. If you put your finger on it, it'll give you your original image. And back to this image over there. I'm fairly happy with that the way it is. So I'm going to hit on the save button over here. That's export and save a copy. Always save a copy because you don't want to save over your original image. That means you can't do any work on it later again. We're going to close that up. We're going to go to the next piece of software that you want now, which is this one over here. It is called Lens Distortion. Now this only works in portrait mode, so I'm going to have to swing the camera around so you can see what I'm up to. And we're going to go pick that last image that we were working on. Now in Lens Distortion, the thing I love here is you can add luminary, you can add principal light hits, different light hits to the image. You've got fog, you've got rain, you've got snow and shimmer and all sorts of weird things. I mean, just for the sake of it, let's drop a shimmer in here. Gives you kind of a weird looking thing. You can move it around, you can shrink them down, rotate them. That's not what we're looking for this time. I am looking for this light hit over here. So we had light coming in from the left hand side of the open door, but it's a cold day today, so no real sunshine coming in, but I want to give an effect of there was sun belting through an open window to the left hand side of this image. You can increase the size and bring the size down. I'm looking for quite a nice spread on the image, sort of like that. You can then move it around, bring it in, out. You don't want to bring it in too much because it's going to then blow out the image itself. You want to get it just so it sort of starts touching the image, so it's looking a little bit natural. But you can play with this. I'm kind of liking that. Yeah. So what I'm going to do there, once again, I'm going to hit save and save that image to files. Then what I normally do is I'll go back just into the camera app. Let's rotate this back this way again. So I'm just going to go into photos again and go look at my image, and then I can see if that's kind of where I want to be or it's not where I want to be. Original, well, and our slightly edited image. What I'm going to do now is I'm taking that back into Snapseed again. We're going to open it up, scroll all the way to that side, pop it open in Snapseed. And I'm going to have a look here. I want some vignette. So we're going to drop some vignette on this. If you go that way, all the way, obviously white. If you go this way, it starts darkening it up a little bit. Popping a little bit of vignette in there. I want to move this vignette there and increase its size slightly. A little bit bigger than that. There we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere. I'm happy with that. Commit it now. The cup has lost a little bit of detail, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in here again. We're going to go find our brush. Now with our brush tool you can do dodge and burn, exposure, temperature and saturation. What I am looking for is burn. So I'm going to go over here, drop that down, and a -5 on the burn. I'm going to zoom this in a little bit so we can get the image. And I just want to add a little bit more detail where we've lost it. And just burn down that side there a titch. Once again, if you push and hold, you can see what you've done and what you haven't done. Commit it again. Original image that we brought in, and our edited image. Really starting to get somewhere. I want to do a little bit more here with the reflection down the bottom. So I'm going to pop into edit again, hit brush again. This time I'm going to look at saturation. And we're going to go +5 on the saturation. And we're just going to pull a little bit more out of this reflection down the bottom here. If you put that on there, the little eye, then you can actually see where you're editing. Cool, happy there. Original image, well, original edited image with our light head in, and our actual final edited image. I still think we need a little bit more contrast in here, so I'm going to go back in here again, go back to my dodge tool, and I'm going to burn kind of roughly on this cup of coffee and commit. I may have gone a little bit over the top, but I really just want to give you an idea as to what you can do with this image. I am happy. I'm going to save a copy. It is saved. Back into photos just to have a look once again. So we have, let's go through them. Our original shot, our first Snapseed edit, our lens distortion edit, and then finally our cup of coffee with our second Snapseed edit. From there, well, we all know where we go from there. From there we go into there, into Instagram, and we upload to Instagram. Pretty much simple. Do you do any edits in Instagram? Let's have a look. So we got our image into Instagram now. We're going to say next. You can do a whole bunch of stuff in here as well, you know, using Clarendon and Gingham and all these little filters they've got in here. I don't like using them at all. So I'd go normal. Have a look at the edits. Let's have a look. There we go. I'm going to pop a little bit more structure in here. Let's have a look. That's like way too much. Maybe just a little bit more structure in here. Hit done. I am happy with that. Definitely not the same cup of coffee we were looking at earlier, right? Next, description in and bang that photo out on Instagram. It is that simple. 3 apps and we are done.
There we go, nice and simple. I told you guys it was easy. Let me know in the comments below if it worked for you. I would love to see some of your pictures. You can hit me up on my Facebook page as well. Send me some of your pictures. I'd love to see some examples. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. So many more videos coming your way in the very near future. You have a fantastic day, and I'll chat to you soon. Cheers, Joburg. Suppose we're going to have to drink this now. Oh, that's good. Really, really good.